Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and to another FS25 Map tour. Today we are on Estancia Lapacho, and I apologize if I mispronounced that. My pronunciation of that name might be off right now, so if I pronounce it wrong, I apologize. Before we get into this, if you guys use I think this map is going to need an update. Thanks to my friend Rob D Titan Gaming for pointing out what I am about to tell you to me. If you have the Highlands expansion selected on here, onions are not showing up right now. So I'm not sure if the update's gonna need a restart, but it might. If it does get updated, hopefully it does, because onions would be kind of cool on this map, and they're just not there right now. So, just an FYI on that. Now, let's get to the mod hub description and the couple required mods. Welcome to Estancia Lapacho, now available for Farming Simulator 25, originally featured in the Platinum Edition for FS17. This South American map now offers more than 30 fields. The map includes a port for selling grain, a market, a sawmill, a sugarcane processing plant, an animal dealer, a biogas plant, a grain selling point using the train, and 2 small forest areas for forestry. There are only 3 required mods, and I think I had, once again, 2 of them. I know I had at least 1. The Lapacho Farmhouse, Lapacho Warehouse, and Lapacho Decoration are the 3 required mods for this map. Here is your PDA. Here is what you own land-wise in New Farmer. Here is your crop calendar. Contracts don't look too bad. Almost 7,000 for spraying there. Basically 5,000 for that one. Available productions, you have the biogas plant and the sawmill. Your vehicles are the Amazon Precia 4500 2C Super, the Horse Credo 3, the International Series 200, the John Deere 3650, Massey Ferguson MF 8570, the Massey Ferguson MF 8570 header, and the Massey Ferguson MF 8570 trailer, and the Rudolph TDK 301 RP. Looks like there are 50 collectibles on the map. I don't always remember to do that in map tours, but when I do, I tell you if there's collectibles or not. I, most of the time, forget to check that. So, let's jump out and do a little bit of a ground tour, and then we will go over the build mode in a moment. Let's start over here at the main farm. Oh, I didn't want to start in the house. Your Estancia Lapacho house, Lapacho tree. I hope those are in the build mode. We'll see. If not, yeah, they should be, because they're in the deco pack. Anyway, there's the house. I've always loved this house. Shed right here. Little area to build right here. This is just grass. You could add to this if you want. Put a pallet storage here. Something. Take these trees out easily, and you could use that for something. Same with this area right here. At the edge of this field. Of course, you'd have to buy that land. I'm pretty sure this is part of your main farm. You could deforest this quite easily and use it for something. So There's definitely room for expansion with the main farm. I would probably take out this silo and add my own. But that house, I would definitely keep. That, maybe? And let's see, where are all the fields we own? These two over here. This one has ready to harvest wheat. And then this one is empty for you to plant whatever you want. It has that Estancia Lapacho ground texture, which in 25 and 22, it's not so in your face, hurt your eyes as it was in 17, at least to me. Looks like a lot of trees. I think this whole area here is forest. Right here is forest. And then there are some just grass areas, it looks like, that you could buy and build. Oh, buy this area, put your farm up here. If I ever do anything on this map, ooh, that's nice. I like that. Have this forest area to get to your farm or animal farm. That would be cool. Look at me, giving you guys my ideas. It's all good. The town here, town area here, very cool. At least that's what this looks like to me. Yeah, supermarket, warehouse, David, Ben. Yeah, that's your town area. Maybe an area if you could buy it, you could like set up some like placeable. No, this is a soccer field, I think. What is this supposed to be? I was gonna say, if you could buy this, put in a couple jumps and use it as like a jumping pen for your jumping area for horses. But I'm gonna say, this map has some good contention for our Rice Empire Let's Play series I want to do at some point. I was looking for a good, like, Brazil or South America map for that series. So, this is definitely in contention. These fields right here could be easily trees taken out between them and merged. I like doing that. Giving you guys some insight on like what fields I used to merge and stuff on these like old maps, especially ones like that have been around since 15 and 17, because I've done the same things with a lot of these maps every game when it comes to like merging fields. Like these three I usually merge. Like I said, these three. These two, definitely. Sometimes I add in this one too. Those three, for sure. These three, these three, these two, and then usually I just expand this one out more. In this, like, big area right here. This one, I might expand a little bit, too. But in this game, that might be used good as like a small rice field. This one I'm pretty sure I usually kept. This one I would expand a little bit, too. This one I would usually expand to like up here somewhere. At least to here-ish. So yeah, that's some of the stuff I do with expanding fields on this map. What's over here? The harbor. Oh, there's your harbor. Sugarcane dealer right here. Very cool. This is like windy, little bit of a rode in along this mountain right here to get over here. That's pretty cool. And now, let me F12 the map and see if any other productions show up besides the two that I've already talked about. So no, that is what you can buy up of the map. I think all the field merging suggestions I gave you are still possible. Maybe not as much on this one as I remember doing, but you could still expand this quite a bit. I mean, it would be a weird shaped field. You could expand that quite a bit, honestly, if you wanted to. Alright, let's go into build mode and see what we have here. The Estancia Lapacho garage, the decorative shed, small shed, big shed, small shed, grain silo that holds... Actually, that's 5 million liters? For the start of a series? Actually, that wouldn't be bad. Okay. I was gonna say, we better have this house. And then we have the Lapacho farmhouse. I like that that's a mod and not just on the map, so you can have this on other maps. This is really one of my favorite houses in this game. And then in others, we have the Pacho decorations, a little plane here, another plane, the pool to go along with the house, and the Lapacho tree. Ooh, we do have some custom painting textures, so we'll put those down in a second. And we have a couple bushes we'll put down as well. Let's put down these textures real quick. Animal mud. Asphalt. Concrete. The famous Estancia Lapacho dirt. Forest ground. Grass. Gravel. Sand, flagstone, and plates. And then we have in plants this bush and that bush. I really liked this animal mud, style of animal mud, because it gives like a different, like, pattern to it. It's not all just one solid color, which I like. Sometimes I do that on some of my builds with the other animal mud. I'll take like a asphalt and paint a little bit through it. Depends on the map, but I really liked that on some maps. Anyway, here is the rest of your textures going into... I really like this plate as well. Anyway, going into the two bushes. I think that is going to do it. Remember, I'm going to say this again. There might be an update to this map because if you run the Highland expansion on it, onions are not working right now. I'm not sure if that update would require a restart or not, so just an FYI there. But if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I will see you all in the next one later.